Hello, my name is Eddie Tofpik. I'm Head of Technical Analysis and Senior Markets Analyst at ADM Investor Sales International Limited. And here is your weekly technical analysis of LME 3-month lead and tin. I'll start with lead. Now, I have prattled on for quite some time, if not endlessly, on how great a comfort it had and has been that the market has still kept within the breach, but as yet unbroken and valid still, May to October 2020 bullish shift pitchfork. Originally drawn now over a year and a half ago, however, we are still within this pitchfork, and it's pointless to deny that it is not a major influence on the market, because it most certainly is a major influence. Okay, so I think it is better to recap some of the more recent significant actions. Since the spike and fall in early March, the market has halted its decline 4 weeks ago at the lower time, currently 2284 of the previously mentioned bullish shift pitchfork. Prices have since risen up through all the moving averages, as well as some 50% Fibonacci lines, before cannoning into the middle time, where it has been rejected somewhat last week. Now, so far this week, prices have more or less held at the 50% Fibonacci line of the big old 2010-2011 move at 2378, with all the moving averages just below. Interestingly, just over the middle time, which is above, we have the very recent 50% Fibonacci resistance at 2466, which includes the big spike and subsequent fall. That is where we sit. Not the most interesting or riveting of markets, but that is to be expected, I suppose, as one cannot expect the size of moves we have seen during the gyrations of March to continue forever. LME 3-month tin. I am repeating here again. Sorry if you've heard this first bit before, but it is so necessary, I'm afraid. So I've been repeating this bit again and again for a year now. It is the overall bullish incentive is still surprisingly alive, well, sort of well, and perhaps still strong here. Now, this may all sound trite, but it's important to know that the original move up from where all this rise in LME 3-month tin was generated was back within the January to March 2021 bullish shift pitchfork that started way back in March last year. What we recently saw was a break up and over the upper time, currently at 46.310, created by yet another fresh attack on the ups over new, more acute January-based bullish shift pitchfork. However, this was eventually failed with the big drop in early March. The market punched down through the upper time, the middle time, currently at 43.925, and the lower time, currently 41.545, before finishing up between the lower time and its long-term partner, the rising medium moving average, currently 41.900. Since then, prices have moved higher, temporarily over the middle time and its long-term partner, the short medium moving average, currently 43.625, even getting up as far as the very recent 50% Fibonacci line of 45.040, before moving down to just underneath the middle time and its partner, the short medium moving average. All this action sets up the conditions for a possible monthly key reversal down in March, but we ended up with the lesser outside month instead. That is where we are now, back within the broken but still influential January 2021 bullish shift pitchfork. Just wish to finish on these words that I've echoed for a year now. It is these. I am sure you as well believe that no market can head in one direction all of the time, forever. Though this metal has been giving a pretty good impression of such a market. This brings me to the final point. Same final point which I've repeated now from previous commentaries many times. It is this, and I quote, "It can be hellish to rely on only one pattern, because it can be hellish when it breaks." End of quote. Well, it has been broken, and it has been pretty hellish. The question now is, will the market recognize this break and change, or will it continue in this vein? And that is still open. Thank you for listening. This weekly broadcast gives essential market patterns and consequences. Please be aware of the risk disclaimer posted with this broadcast. Copyright Eddie Tofpik and ADM Investor Sales International Limited. And here comes the final bit.